And we're getting more reaction now on the historical ramifications of today's events in the U.S. Capitol and the certification of the Electoral College vote.
7 Action News reporter Jim Kirchner continues our live team coverage with what the lawmakers who had to shelter in place today are feeling right now. Hard to imagine, Jim.
Carolyn and Dave, I just got off the phone with Michigan Congressman Dan Kildee from up in Flint. He said he was on the House floor when this broke out. They gave him a gas mask and ushered him and many others to undisclosed safe locations. I talked with the Michigan delegation before all the chaos broke out. They blame the White House and President Trump for ramping up the rhetoric into today.
To inflict fear in the people of America and our democracy.
Democratic members of Congress speaking on Zoom with the media before protesters in Washington would storm the U.S. Capitol, and with some injuries putting everything on lockdown.
This whole process is going after that because we have our legislative branch, we have our judicial branch, but our democracy to vote it rests on the people.
President Trump still saying to the crowd this morning there was widespread fraud in Detroit and other battleground states. His attorney said they needed, quote, trial by combat. Trump says he's not conceding the election, urging his vice president to stop the steal of the election by derailing the certification of the Electoral College vote.
We are a nation of laws, and this is a very, very dangerous precedent that is fundamentally attacking people's confidence in their government, and that their vote matters, is counted, and when they elect somebody, that they've really been elected.
Congresswoman Debbie Dingell says it's about credibility and integrity. The congressman from Flint had this advice for Vice President Pence, who is presiding over the certification process and objections to the vote being finalized when it proceeds.
That this will be the one moment, perhaps, that will define his legacy when he stands up to Donald Trump and adheres to the Constitution.
And that congressman tells me just a few minutes ago they're still trying to decide if they're going to continue that process tonight. And if they are, they're waiting to find out if the Republicans are going to continue those challenges over the battleground state votes, including Michigan. Live downtown, Jim Kirchner, 7 Action News.
All right, thank you so much, Jim, for the live report.